So I do a lot of research on how to be better at YouTube and how to blah, 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 the usual. And I've recently got into this YouTube channel called Film Booth. They're like blown up at the minute. Like I think I started following them like a month ago, and they had I can't remember how many subscribers they had when I started following them, but I feel like it was like 70,000. Now they're on 120, so they're getting massive. And and so he put up a couple of videos. His name is Ed. He put up a couple of videos over the last year or so, where he was saying that he got his channel to perform so much better by by like privating old videos and privating videos that didn't represent the content he was making now, and privating videos that were... No, I think it was mostly just content that didn't represent what he was doing now, because he was saying that like people were finding his older content through search, and then they were going to his channel and they weren't hanging around because that's not what he made now, or like whatever. And I feel like I have that problem an awful lot. I feel like people come to my older stuff through search, and then they like it, but it's like 8 years old. It's not the stuff I'm making anymore. So I can't provide that sort of stuff anymore. And I really do want my like vlogs to get recommended more. That was kind of his thing, was like, if you do this, maybe your new type of content, if people are return viewing, will get recommended more. And so I want to try it. And I was halfway through privating them all, and then I thought, why don't I stream about this, because some people might be interested in this, in the behind the scenes of this nonsense, this YouTube nonsense. So where am I now? Which channel am I on? Hang on, I thought I was, there we go. Am I currently logged into that channel? Yeah, okay. So I'm starting with the Clisare 2 channel. The Clisare Live channel is the channel where I put up the VODs from the Twitch streams. And so that's a brand new channel, and it doesn't really have much on it other than these live streams, so don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to go to Visibility Public, show me all my public videos, and then I'm going to go oldest. I have these half done now at this point. And so these are all my videos that are currently public on the Clisare 2 channel. It's my second channel. We're starting with that one. Yeah. And see, the thing about the Clisare 2 channel is it used to be a Clisare Vlogs channel. So when I first started out on YouTube, I had my Clisare channel where I did comedy sketches, which I don't do anymore in that format. And then I did vlogs on my second channel. And then because of Vlogmas, I ended up just doing vlogs on my main channel. And then they ended up, getting traction there. And then I just never used my second channel for anything. So now that I want to use it for stuff, it's a bit confusing that there's old vlogs on this channel. But the thing is, I don't know if I want to get rid of the older vlogs on this channel. So, like, the very first squad wedding is a decent vlog. See, a couple of my older vlogs are crap as well. Like, I actually hired someone to edit old footage for me, like footage from when we were in Japan in 2019. And even in 2019, fuck me, my vlogs were terrible. The vlog edit came back awful. So I just think I just can't trust anyone else to edit my footage, especially when it's a bit older, because I just wasn't as good at getting the right footage. So you really have to like manipulate it in the edit. But yeah, some of these vlogs are crap and some of them are fine. And I don't really know what to do about the vlogs on this channel. I don't know if I want to get rid of them or not. So yeah, I mean, these are probably fine. It is a bit random having these on this channel. you know? Like, so these ones here are all in old Vlogmas. And that kind of makes me want to keep them because I've been doing Vlogmas for so long. But again, it's confusing that I have one Vlogmas on the wrong channel, if that makes sense. And then, like, if I go into audience, if it'll show me, yeah, I mean, look, like the videos growing my audience are the most recent ones. That one, no, not really. No, these ones, not really. The shorts are doing desperate on both channels as well. But every piece of advice you get is to keep doing shorts. I just quit the whole shenanigans. As in you haven't even filmed 3 months. Ah, Choppa, no. It is disheartening. I'll give you that. It's, you know, you don't fucking have any idea what the hell is going on. Other videos your audience watched, the Try channel and my main channel. Does that make sense? Subscribed and not subscribed. Well, 50% is from subscribers in this channel. That's pretty good because I kind of thought this channel would be dead. I thought it'd be an uphill battle. So that's not too bad. And so yeah, the videos growing my audience. That's a great sort of box really there. This one, the new stuff. That's all new stuff. You know? So maybe I should just get rid of the older stuff. Where am I? So we're going to go visibility, public. Go date. Okay, so I don't really want to watch these to figure out if they're shit or not, to be honest, because we're here all night. I think the Fax Christmas one was a bit of crack. Maybe leave the Vlogmases. Okay, so that one can definitely go anyway. An old sightseeing video. Okay, so if I was to be super ruthless here, what I would do is do them all. See, I like that one. I like that video. It's funny, sort of. Okay, I think I'm actually finished with Clisare 2 because I privated loads just before I came on. I think that's the most that I want to do. This Vlogmas 2018 was a bit shit. Although here's the thing. So if I go add to playlist, right, they've been added to Vlogmas 2018, and I go unlisted with those videos, it actually they can still be on my channel, if that makes sense. So customize channel, add section, we'll go multiple playlists, we'll go Vlogmas 2018, we'll do all the video diaries. So that means you can still get them if you're on my channel, but it just hopefully won't be showing them to new people. So that's what I'm gonna do. So get rid of, or not get rid of them, just unlist a few more of these. Here we go. Oh, I have to wait. Excuse me. I'm going to catch up with chat. Is YouTube views down for everyone? I don't know. The thing about my main... Well, the thing about all my channels, but the thing about my main channel is that I've been doing it for 10 years. And there was actually a message gone out recently that was like, YouTube's going to be deleting spam subscribers, so your subscriber count might go down. And I was kind of like, Jesus, at this point, you know, obviously you don't actually want it to happen because who knows, it could absolutely wreck your channel. But like, I'd nearly wonder if it'd be worth my while just like getting rid of the whole lot of subscribers, if you know what I mean. Like, as in, I think there's maybe only about 20,000 active people. Maybe there's more than that, I don't know, but I don't have 118,000 active subscribers anyway, and I don't know, I think it probably, maybe it hurts me more to have that big number in subscribers and then not be getting that in views, you know yourself. But YouTube views, I don't know, they tend to be down in January. January tends to be a depressed month on the internet, and also I'm publishing less, obviously, because I was publishing every day in December, so it's obviously going to take a bit of a hit, but hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. Okay, so we'll switch into my main account. So what I've already done is, previously, I've like updated all the about sections to be the same. I've updated all the banners to be the same and direct to the other different channels. So let's see if we can fix this now. Oh. Sorry, I'm just getting this content. That's what I want. Okay. Let me catch up with chat for a sec. Who says to keep doing shorts? Because if it's YouTube themselves saying it, it's not just YouTube, it's like all of the channels that I watch that tell you how to be better at shorts. Even Film Booth is saying, was it Film Booth is saying do them, but don't send them out to subscribers and just like let the shorts algorithm take them. But like, no, I think the shorts algorithm took my two of my shorts at the very start, but ever since that has not wanted them at all. I remember when I found your vlogs, it was weird. I had to bounce between two channels to watch them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's confusing. It's annoying. And you can't switch. You can't move videos when you're an average everyday YouTuber. Like if you're a big corporation. But you can't change a channel. So I can't change a video. Like I'd have to delete it and re-upload it, which is not happening. Now I see why people have a separate vlog channel algorithms. Yep, unfortunately. I found these during about time for me the pandemic. I knew they were random, but they gave me more background information, showed me how the content has grown, which in turn inspired me to become a Patreon. Yep, that's a good argument to keep them, but I don't know what to do. And they're not lost, they're only unlisted, and also you can still watch them on my channel, they just won't get recommended to you. I just think that, like, I remember years ago someone said to me, oh hang on, sorry, you love the jumper. Oh, thanks. But I remember a couple of years ago someone was like, are you not going to be embarrassed when you're older and you have all these videos on the internet? And I'm like, no. So that doesn't embarrass me, but the reason that I would want to private or unlist all content is if the algorithm is going to be punishing me for it. Get rid of it. Sorry, I just need to push my fringe because it's annoying me. Alright, so we're going to go visibility, public, apply, And we're going to go oldest first. Okay, so I'm going to leave Shite Irish Girl Say. Like, I've already updated it to say Clisare Classic. And I'd hope that, like, that's obvious enough. I've already privated a few in between these here, which is, you know, why they're kind of together at this point. And that's kind of when I was like, actually, I should stream this. So Shite Irish Girl Say, have to leave it up. How to be Irish. I don't think that's, like, good or funny. But one consideration that's kind of holding me back is that, like, people are discovering my channel with the words Irish and Ireland and stuff. And those are marked as classics. They are old. I don't think people are actually coming across them or getting recommended them now. And sure, even if they were, they wouldn't click them because they say Clisare Classic. Like, but that might be bad. Maybe it's bad that they're called Clisare Classics because then people won't click them. So maybe I should just unlist them all. But those are an awful lot of views then to lose off the channel. You know, 135,000, 112, that's a lot. And that's what the film booth guy was saying. He was saying it's like, it's not easy. It's a difficult decision to make because you are kind of sort of kneecapping your channel to try and give it the potential to grow. Does that make sense? So yeah, I don't really know what to do about these ones. Like, they're not good videos, but there are a lot of, like, if I was to private all these 5 videos, you're talking 500,000 views just off the channel, because once you unlist it, it comes off your view count. So I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, some of these have to go. Like, how you know you're a student, top 69 things girls hate about boys. Get out of it. What I might do is I might do the same thing that I did on the Clisare 2 channel. I might make like a Clisare classic playlist and put these all in it so that you can still watch them if you want. So if you already know they exist, but you won't get recommended them. Like, top 69 things girls hate about boys. Do you know why that's got 110,000 views? This is funny now, right? It's got 110,000 views because, first of all, it was a trend at the time. It was not original. But mostly it's because I was living in this house in Australia that was fucking vile. And we had cockroaches in the house. And now, that happens in Australia, but in particular it happened in this place because the place is fucking disgusting. This was the same apartment that I was in where my rent money disappeared along with the person I was paying it to. So and then the landlord knocked on the door and said, you have 24 hours to get out. So do you know what? Not going to say any more about that. They know who they are. They can go fuck themselves. But if they're still alive. But there was bugs everywhere in this fucking apartment. And in the background of this video, there's bugs walking around. And that's all the comments are like, what the fuck is walking around in the background? And that's why it has 110,000 views in my opinion, because like if you look, 599 comments as opposed to like the comment ratio on the rest of them. So I just think that's really funny. But like, that's a terrible video. It's a terrible list, and the video's crap, and there's bugs walking around the back, and get rid of it. How to be hungover, I kind of think is funny, but like not really. Again, these are old videos. This is very like when, you know, Jenna Marbles said she didn't really like her old videos. Like, you don't, because you move on, you grow up. Do you know what I'm saying? I got a comment on Instagram that actually really annoyed me, and it was like, it was on my Men on Podcast joke video that I put up on Reels and TikTok yesterday, and it was like, it's just jumping on the trend of like taking the piss out of lads on podcasts who just say the stupidest shit about women. And someone was like, I used to like her videos. I used to like her when she was funny and original, and when things were funny and original and not a rip off of everything else. And like, he's basically saying everything is a rip off of everything else, but also that I am as well. Ooh, opened my AirPods and connected it. That really annoyed me, because I was like, sorry, I was always like a comedy trend YouTuber. Like, I always created comedy around trending topics. Like, that's a prime example. Top 69 things girls hate about boys, because that was a big thing to do, like lists and to do the gendered comedy at the time. And now we got dead making content like that, so it can get fucked. How to deal with bullies is like mediocrely funny at best, so I'll get rid of that as well. Things I miss about Ireland, I think I leave that. I like that one. Unseen and Uncensored is just a blooper reel, so get rid of that. Drunk Irish Advice. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one. I actually quite like Drunk Irish Advice, but I just don't know if it represents me now at all. Oh, if porn was real life is such a good concept. I mean, it's age restricted, so who even cares? You know what I mean? And I'd say probably the women in it don't really want that to still be up. Although I shared it the other day and one of them messaged me with laughy face emojis, so I don't think they really care. But like, how to be a hipster is crap. Take that down. Shite Irish Mammy Sales stay up, just as proof that I did it first. Cough. 10,000 subscribers rap. See, I really like that. I couldn't leave that up because I would like I kind of get rid of it. So old. Really should get rid of it. Oh, we like that one. View on YouTube. This is a really good. How do I get it out there?
It's your girl.
Can you hear that?
Tell him how it feels, Jamie. I never thought I'd be 10,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd be here. I've had a
I really like this.
for 6 freaking years. I uploaded my first vlog in summer 2011. My subscribers shot up to 100.
I don't know.
Numbers didn't move for about 6 months.
I don't know.
I want 250 bucks. And then I made a video about shot Irish girls say, and the rest is history, as they say.
God, I used to dress so differently, didn't I? I used to really like the comedy t-shirts. Yeah, I think I want to keep this one. I like this one. Even though it goes against exactly the advice he's given me. Get rid of your old shit. There's nothing to do with what you do now. Don't make dubstep raps all the time. I kind of like that one. So I'm going to keep the phrases in Irish videos because I think those are important to my channel. Get rid of this intro to Clisare. I had this intro to Clisare video. So when I won the YouTube's Next Comic, when I was in Australia, they asked me for an intro to Clisare like channel trailer. And I made it and gave it to them, but I didn't realise what they were going to do was play it as an ad across the site. And I really feel like if I'd known that, maybe I could have done something much better. So it's a crap channel trailer. Like, well, it's not crap, it's fine, but it didn't drive anyone to my channel, and that's why it's got 53,000 views. So I remember somebody before was like, why does your channel trailer have that many views when you don't have that many subscribers? And I was like, because they played it as an ad across YouTube without telling me, and then like I really should have made a better video. I just watched a YouTube video saying all you have to do is tap the info button. Tap the info button. Yeah. Okay, and so this video here, things maybe not to do in the airport, is like not funny. I don't understand how it has 46,000 views, to be honest with you. People still watch this one. I don't really get what's going on with it. I mean, it's not terrible. But it was just during a phase where I was kind of like, YouTube wasn't my main job, so like I was just sort of making things on the fly rather than planning them and stuff, and it's just a bit random. It's like things not to do in the airport, don't be dancing. It's like I don't get. I think I'm gonna unlist that one. Oh, this is killing me because these are like videos that still get views and still get traffic. Now, things to do in South Korea, I'm pretty sure is a vlog.
Hi, I'm Clare,
And so seeing as I do vlogs, can I keep this?
What are you doing with your life?
I sort of did a vlog in like a top 10 list for some reason. I think it was because I was not yet a vlogger, and the I had been doing 2013.
I have no idea what this is. I think she was
Oh, I hadn't been doing Irish bucket list yet actually. This is probably what gave me the idea. So I did like a things to do in South Korea and just put together one big list video of it. Here's a problem actually. Look at this. I worked the end screens into things. Shit.
What are we doing, Tom?
So a lot of these end screens are now going to be gone. Editor, can I cut that out? Trim. Yeah, I can. But then you lose the outtakes at the end as well. It's probably a bit sad. We'll leave it for now. Oh no, okay. I'm going to leave things to do in South Korea for now. I might rework the title and stuff. Irish Immigrant Surprise Homecoming. Again, I'm going to leave it, but I think it needs work. I think the title and thumbnail probably need a bit of work. Oh, the camera died. Let me change the battery. Did the camera die now, or did it just turn off, I wonder? No, it just turned off because I thought I wasn't using it. Okay. So, why I unimmigrated? I kind of want to keep it. I kind of want to keep these videos. I don't know what to do. Draw my life. Okay, get rid of that. Like, what fucking thumbnail is that? Seriously. Things Irish people don't say. I'll leave that. I interviewed people using only Nicki Minaj lyrics. You see, those videos that I used to do, I do think are quite funny. I know I don't do them anymore, but I do think they're quite funny. How to write a leaving cert essay. Get rid. Okay. We're gonna go. Where are we? Visibility. Unlisted. Update. Okay, sure, we're bombing through them. Being conservative enough though, like I'm not getting rid of every single video I've ever got views on, which is kind of what he, the impression I got is what he was suggesting to do. Although, I did notice some of his videos are back up, so the video I watched was like, well, I watched a couple of them, but the one was like, he got 70%, 70 times the views after he did this. Like his viewership went up by 7,000%. because he got rid of old videos that didn't represent what he was making anymore, and he just focused on the kind of stuff he was making now. And so YouTube started to recommend like one after the other to the same people. So I kind of need this. What I'm trying to think is like, I'm trying to appeal to people who like vlogs. What I would love to be like is I'd love to be more like vloggers. There's 2 vloggers that I follow. I think one's in Sweden and one's in the North Pole, Svalbard. And they do like vlogs about living in those really interesting places. But because the places are so different, they kind of never run out of content, do you know what I mean? Whereas like Ireland, I feel like people are really interested to learn about Ireland, but it's very similar to like the rest of Europe. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think the location is not as big a character in my vlogs. Oh God, get rid of that one. Observational comedy. So observational comedy was this video that I did, and it is not funny now, but well, maybe it is, but like it's a fairly base concept. It's just like me saying things, like it's literally observational comedy, you know what I mean? But at one point I said something about Instagramming a picture of your own poo, and I genuinely got a meeting with a TV producer because of that line. I remember I met him and we had chicken wings, and he said, do you know how I came across it? And I was like, I don't. And he was like, that latest video you did at the line about Instagramming your own poo. Like, what can you do at that point? How girls annoy boys. People still watch that video. I don't understand it. How I really watched Game of Thrones was funny at the time. I thought it was very funny. But now we're getting into like Irish bucket list stuff. And Irish bucket list stuff makes sense to me to leave up. I might get rid of the Game of Thrones one, wouldn't I? This was actually
find strength, happiness, and balance.
I'm not sure if this was inspired by Daily Grace or if she came out with one around the same time, but I remember those 2 very similar videos. And
I lied to you in my last video.
Let me see.
It's Clare, and it's been brought to my attention that I lied to you in my last video, so I'm here to set the record straight.
Yeah. So
last video I said that this was how I watched Game of Thrones, and this is how I watched Game of Thrones.
the actual state of me, like what?
And it has been pointed out to me repeatedly.
Yeah, so basically this video came about because I said that I watched Game of Thrones like that, and Alex was like, no, you watch Game of Thrones, and you asked me repeatedly who people are. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Have you made a Breaking Irish Myths? No, but that is a good fucking idea, Jabba. Writing that one down. Breaking Irish Myths. Can I show you something really cool? Why is my Irish accent getting worse here now? Cool. Can I show you something really cool? No. Go again. How cool is that? I stole it from Alex. It was like, it's downstairs and he wasn't using it. And I was like, can I have your pen that lights up? And he's like, no, that's my pen that lights up. And then he wasn't using it, so I stole it. So it's mine now. Location perhaps if people are drawn to your vlogs because of you. Yeah, I think I'm just in like a January slump where I'm like, as well, I'm like, I'm not fucking interesting enough. Help me. Ireland has a rich history. I feel like a lot of your base viewers would be interested to know more about Ireland today. But see, yeah, I suppose. But like, Ireland today is exactly like everywhere else, no? Maybe not. I think when the restrictions were in and out, it was an obvious thing to make a vlog about, do you know? Because it was like happening now and stuff. So I need to figure out, now that we're back to normal, what my vlogs are going to be about. I was out on Saturday night actually, and I didn't record 1 second of footage. It was our first night out back since restrictions lifted. So the first proper night out in a pub in 2 years. Not only one pub, we went to 3 pubs. But that first night out, man, really hits different. Didn't record a single bit of footage, and thank God that I didn't. I'll put it that way. I'm gonna have to redo my first night out. This is why she has a twitch, feeding that creative mind. Well, ring, it's half hours anyway. What? Yours half hours anyway. Then you went and changed the bed again. Okay. I don't know what any of that means. I did change the bed around, if that's what you're asking. Which you'll see in the next vlog, I suppose, if I leave it in, because I'm currently being like, nothing I film is exciting. So if maybe there'll be no vlog. No, there will be a vlog. I'm joking, but yeah, I didn't do a huge amount of interesting shit this week. Okay, come on. How girls annoy boys is pretty crap. And I don't really like that kind of comedy anymore, personally. Like, bunny boiling. Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, so we're leaving things soon. Ireland. I'm leaving watching my child self on the Lily Toy Show because I think that's funny. Then all the Irish bucket list videos. Irish heatwave into second week. Ireland panicked. I think that's funny. I know it's not funny anymore because I was 6 years old or whatever, but 2013, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, that is 9 years old. Wow. I know that's not funny anymore, but I'm gonna leave that. How maybe to not watch your county play? That's maybe some of the really Irish shite can stay. That was essentially a vlog that I tried to turn into a comedy skit because I obviously just really wanted to do vlogs, and I kept trying to make them into comedy skits because I didn't know how to pivot. Oh, that's funny. I'm going to get rid of YouTubers in real life because it's just me complaining. I took the Ghost Bus tour. I liked that video. The 5 Stages of Orange is New Black, not relevant anymore, so that can go. Volunteered at Comic-Con, interviewing male celebrities, male YouTubers like female celebrities. I really like that. I'm going to put together a playlist of the interview ones. I only have like 5 of them, but I quite like those. Things it's okay to say to a woman in 2013. Get rid of it. Boys versus Girls on Transfer Deadline Day. See you later. Best viral clips on Transfer Deadline Day. SSS, that's so funny. SSS 2 and 3. So SSS was 62nd September, and it was 1 year I tried to make a 60-second comedy video every day. And only 3 of them have survived. Because when you try to make a 60-second comedy sketch every day, loads of them are fucking shite. The thing is, I never figured out the whole you can like pre-plan stuff. I still don't really do it to this day. Like, I'm not working weeks ahead, you know. I have stuff filmed, but then I kind of edit it and put it up. Like, I'm still editing tomorrow's video. I really need to like get into a situation where I've stuff scheduled and edited ahead. The only things I've scheduled ahead are on my second channel, and it's just a couple of shorts. But I have to still edit the long form stuff. So anyway, Redhead Convention, that needs a new thumbnail. Look how dire that thumbnail is. Jesus. Oh, another 60-second September. Weird things we all do in the car. Hide that. Things to do in Dublin's fine. How to twerk for white girls. Get rid of it. Legitimate excuses to wear a onesie. Clash the Lurgan on the late. I'll get rid of... I'll hide all these. Penultimate Irish video. I'll leave that one. How girls work out. Get rid of that. Life after the All-Ireland. It's not that funny anymore, really. Still kind of relevant to my channel, though. Sexist song lyrics. A lot of this content could probably be repurposed for my TikTok, I'm just thinking. Because I was actually thinking the other day, I'm going to do a TikTok. What was that? Sub gift. Thank you, Matthew. I was actually thinking of the other day, I'm going to do a TikTok about creepy songs. Songs that I thought were romantic back in the day that are actually creepy. Sorry. Fringe. Anyway, so maybe I could reuse sexist song lyrics, although it's not really relevant, is it? That song from 2013. What about Syria? Thought that was funny when I made it. Happy enough for it to go unlisted as well. I could definitely repurpose all these hidden ones for my TikTok so that they're still out there. It's an option. The first day of the Fringe after I wash it is brilliant. And then the second day is a nightmare. So that's where I'm at with this. Songs that trigger millennials. Oh. Bjorn of the Northern Sea. I am unlisting this content, yes. Based on the advice of those YouTube channels that make YouTube videos about how to succeed on YouTube. That's the advice that they're given at the minute. Yep. If I was really committed to this, I'd get rid of the ones still bringing in views. Like, that one there is now my most watched video, but people still watch it. All the interview ones, I don't make the interview stuff anymore, but I left them up because I do think they're really funny. And the Clisare rants as well. I don't rant anymore. Geez, there's a lot more public stuff than I thought there was. Or at least I've forgotten I'd made half of these. So I quit the internet for a week was kind of like the very first test tube. So I actually think that's fine, but I'm going to have to work maybe on the thumbnail and title. Because God knows I couldn't do it again. Another music video. I'm just going to unlist all my music videos because I don't make music videos anymore. I think every YouTuber goes through the music phase. Hope Ireland's having a nice St. Bridget's Day. Is today St. Bridget's Day? Am I the worst Irish person to have ever existed? In school, we used to make St. Bridget's crosses, and ever since school, I literally have never even thought of St. Bridget's Day. I still show people you read a video. Yeah, see, this is the thing, Chava, and you're actually the person I think of anytime I don't want to unlist the video, is because I think I remember that time I had the Reddit video unlisted and you were like, where's your Reddit video? I love to watch your Reddit video. And it's like, yeah. So what I will do is I'll put a shelf on my channel with these, and like you can find them. Maybe I'll put it on Patreon or as well, like a link or something. Or, do you know, not that I think he'd be going back through my old content or anything, but if there's any video like that, the way Chopper really likes the Reddit video, that he could find it. But I'm trying to appease the algorithm gods. Please, YouTube algorithm, help me out. Help me out. I like if your GPS is Irish. I think it's funny. I'm going to leave it. Gullible's Travels, get rid of it. That whole video was a misunderstanding. A radio station asked me to do it, and I did it. And then when I did it, they were like, this wasn't what we wanted, and we don't really like it. So yeah, that has bad memories attached to it. These are all Irish bucket lists, which can stay, but Jesus, those thumbnails need to be redone. I'm also wondering, do I get rid of the crapest? I really like this video, to be fair.
If you're looking to get
That's not me.
without using
Gives a
any
second.
braces, you have to check out Smile Life. It's the #1 clear aligners.
I really like this one because there's absolute psychopath in it.
You were gonna give the best hand job. Boys, you can do this if you want. Look at me doing weight. Make it a brain. You know those girls in the gym, and you look at her and you think, why is she here? She doesn't need to
That's a nice t-shirt.
get bombed.
Wish I kept that t-shirt. Anyways, yeah. I did like that video. See, the problem is I think I'm funny. So no one else does. I do. Okay, so things Irish people love is a crap video. Audio's terrible. It's just us reading from a book, but it's got a surprising amount of views. And people are still coming to that through search. I think what I actually should do, I should redo some of these videos that are old and getting like search hits before I enlist them. So things Irish people love, like why don't I do a new version of, like a modern version of that? Because that was me just reading from this book here. Stuff Irish people love. And then I also got more stuff Irish people love. And, you know, I could do another video just reading from this shite. Deliberately pronouncing phrases with a thick country accent. Okay, they're not wrong. They're actually not wrong. Like, I do love doing stuff like that. So maybe I could redo that video in a more modern version. Choppa, you're not funny, you're hilarious. Thank you, Choppa. I love you so much. As a Patreon member, if you can keep that stuff for us out, Nightmare Logistics, then fine. Yeah, I'll do my best. Okay, so I'm going to leave things Irish people love. Sorry, someone's just texting me. I need to text them back after this. Things Irish people love is going to stay until such time as I do it over. Do over. Gives a do over. Is what I'm writing down there. My thing. Don't watch this when you're high. Oh, stop it, will ya? Don't watch this when you're high is literally the stupidest video I ever made. And look how many fucking views it has. It has 236,000 views. Like, oh, it's just me saying shit, like saying stupid shit as a joke. And then I just called it Don't Watch This When You're High because it's me saying things like, isn't it crazy how like cars are just kind of moving houses? And it's the stupidest shit ever. And it was just an idea that I just had and I was like, haha, this is funny. And then I made it and it got that many views because people were searching things to watch when you're high. And because it said don't watch this when you're high, they all fucking clicked it. Oh no, I just got an idea. Matthew, did you see that the Irish accent was voted sexiest in the world? I fucking did. And you know what else I could do? I could rate Irish accents. You are a fucking genius. I have been trying to figure out, one of my favourite videos I've ever made is rating the Irish counties. And I was like, how do I do that again? How do I do something? I can rate the Irish accents. Oh my God, what an absolute shout. What's a high bait channel? All the folks you did videos back when you did Shite Irish Girls, say how many of them are still doing YouTube. That's a good, I don't know the answer to that. I don't think, why didn't you just turn it? Oh, sorry, I see what you mean. High bait, clickbait for people who are high. I think because it took me a year to figure out why I was getting so many views. Like, and then it was too late then. Yeah, I wonder, something about getting high in Ireland. Something getting high in Ireland. My friend did want to go mushroom hunting with me. Because apparently he knows where to actually get like mushrooms that you can pick out of the ground that are psychedelic. Allegedly, that's what he says he can do. So that was one he wanted to do, and I was like, I'd love to do it, to be honest. Do you all do some weird shit there? I see a series, What the Irish, of things we find weird that you all think are normal. Right, that's getting written down in my live stream idea pages for react to this series called What the Irish. React to What the Irish. Excuse me. So I have a notebook like this. It's got 3 sections in it. One for the Clisare channel, one for the Clisare 2 channel, and then one for the live streams. And then I've been sticking shorts into the back because the fucking thing didn't come in 4 sections. You mean, how can you shit on Irish counties for laughs? Yes, that's the video I mean. Would you be fit enough for that? The mushrooms can be quite nimble. Probably not. Oh, sorry, Chopper. You're saying what the make... Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, but it's still a good idea. Okay, What the Irish. So it wouldn't be live stream reaction now. It'd be me actually having to come up with shit. So, let me see. So, What the Irish. I don't know if we do any mad shit, do we? We probably do, actually. Surely we do an awful lot of mad shit. What the Irish. I'm writing it down here. Mad shit the Irish do. Mad shit the Irish do. See, I want to be one of those YouTubers that creates content that's like people like, but also I don't want to create content that's kind of pandery, and I definitely have done that over the time. I've made stuff for me, and then I've made stuff because I know it's going to do well, like, you know, Shite Irish Girls Say was jumping on a trend, but by the time it got to things like things Irish people don't say, how to be Irish, it was getting a bit, you know, beating a dead horse. So I kind of want to tread that line very carefully, but that sounds like a good idea, because I'm sure we do mad stuff that I don't realise. Because actually, there's loads of things that through the course of my vlogs I've realised that you guys don't do. Like, people were asking me why my oven was open, and I was like, it's a grill? Like, do ye not have grills? Apparently not. I didn't know that. If you do react videos, could you please include Alex too? Lad's got the dry humour and it slaps. See, this is kind of more of it now. It's Alex doesn't like being in the videos. Like he does and he doesn't. He doesn't mind being in the vlogs. He hates being in sit down videos. He does not want to be on live stream. He does not want to be on Try. He does not want to be on anything other than the vlogs. The vlogs are the only thing he's happy to be in, and he's happy to be in them insofar as like I edit them and I basically kind of put his best bits in, if you know what I mean. Like he's never told me one way or the other what to do with it, but like there'll be days where he's like, I don't want to be on camera today, or like whatever, and it's so I basically only film us when the two of us are having a laugh and having a bit of banter, and he loves that then because he like, you know, he watches that back, thinks he's very funny. But he doesn't want to do anything more than that, and I really can't push him. It's not fair. Like he's got a full-time job, and then I just don't want to be kind of getting him home and then shoving a camera in his face and making him do work for me. And that's why like it is annoying that like he can't even take an Instagram picture for me, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it's my job, not his, and I kind of have to remind myself of that all the time. So I'm sorry, but the answer is no. Alex won't be in anything. I remember I tried to start a podcast with him once. He did one episode with me, and that was it. So like unless it got to a stage where I was making enough money that he could quit his job, it's not happening. And in which case he'd still want to only be like my manager or something. He can't edit, can't do anything. So can't do anything multimedia. But I so appreciate that you like him so much. I'm sorry, that's all I can say. Like, you know, I give you as much Alex as I can give you. Have you seen the story about the Irish fisherman and Russia? No, I haven't. Getting high in Ireland, but it's you climbing the Sugarloaf. Short of Alex doing the commentary for a rugby match. So I tried for a while to do, you know, the TikToks of you filming your husband, but he doesn't react in the way that you want him to react. Like, I actually think a lot of these couples' TikToks are fake, because the answers are just so perfect and stuff, and he just doesn't react. Like, I remember I tried to do that trend where it was like, ask your husband, what's a warning label you should have come with? And Alex just said, I don't know. And then he said, go away and making dinner, which I obviously cut out of the video. So it's like, still need to see him actually talk about the office supplies in his show. Now, that might be something I might be able to convince him to do at some point, if he gets to fucking promote his work. Oh, God. Queen's Wolfie, yes, I am a TikToker, as in I do have a TikTok and I upload there. I create like comedy stuff in today's style of comedy, I should say, and the odd kind of sketch as well in my old style on TikTok, and then I put it on Instagram Reels as well. I don't put them all on Instagram Reels. Oh, for fuck's sake. I kind of shitpost basically on TikTok is what I call it. I just post a lot of, jump on a lot of trends, a lot of talking videos, and then yeah, I put stuff on Reels as well, and everything is Clisare. So, and Clisare, she also started like 3 dance trends on TikTok. Okay, so that's about somebody else. That's definitely not about me. I have an electric kettle in America. Maybe I'm odd. Apparently you are odd. Apparently it's odd for Americans to have electric kettles. I see what you were doing there, Kirks. Yeah, you were being sarcastic, and I ruined it for you. I do that to Alex all the time. He'll lie to someone as a joke, and I'll say, what are you talking about? That's not true. And he'll go, are you fucking for real? So I've finally learned to go with whatever Alex says, to yes and when Alex lies, because he thinks it's going to be funny. Unsolved vlogs are reported. We now have one of those temporary check machines at our building's entrance, and I think of Alex every time. Do you know there's a shortage on printers? I wanted to buy my dad a printer for his birthday, and it took me forever to find one. What day is it? Tuesday. Do I have anything to do this evening? Do I have somewhere to be? No, it's fine. Although I'm supposed to put up the Patreon early access tonight, which I don't know if it'll be up tonight. because I'm having a crisis of confidence about it. Oh, okay. Anyway, where were we? Don't watch this when you're high. 1,200 comments, and they all say I'm high right now watching this. I bet they do. Four years ago. I can't believe this has 200,000 views. The only reason I watched this is because it said don't watch while high, and I'm watching while high. Same right now, and I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about. It's my second time watching it. This felt like 40 minutes long when I watched it high. Loved it and was high watching it too by total chance. Imagine if oxygen is actually hallucinogenic and the life we live is just a crazy trip we're on, and we see things, and maybe that's why when we stop breathing we eventually black out because the hallucinations are happening. He's definitely high. Or he or she. That's so funny. Okay, so like that is 4 years ago. Okay, so it's got 30,000 views in the last 4 years. I think we can RIP goodbye to the Don't Watch When You're High video. Game of Thrones vacation tour in Northern Ireland is an Irish bucket list that can stay. Absolutely needs a new thumbnail and title though. It's going to have to be another whole session about that. Living with a Feminist is one of my favourite sketches I've ever made. Definitely needs a new title or thumbnail though. I wonder if I make them into, rather than calling them like Clisare Classics, if I called it like Clisare Sketch or something, or Clisare Comedy, and then put it into a playlist. Oh Jesus, all the gifted subs. Thanks a million, lads. Thank you, Greg. We have an electric kettle because my wife tea-runner subscription. That means we always got to have a big pot party and watch Clisare while high. No one is looking for Game of Thrones stuff anymore. Finale left a bad taste in the world's mouth. Yeah, you might be right, but at the same time, yeah, you might be right, to be honest. But at the same time, the idea is that I was always a search engine optimized channel. Like I was, when YouTube was primarily focused on search traffic, I got unknowingly very good at it. I didn't even realize what I was doing long term, but like all of these kind of Irish bucket list stuff are so good for search traffic. People are searching things to do in these places. The comedy did not work so well, and that's why I ended up switching to the Irish bucket list. It was basically because I wanted to start vlogging, I think, really. And then it also worked out search engine optimization wise. But now I'm trying to leave on my channel stuff that represents what I make today, and I want to keep making. Now that Ireland's going to open up again, I want to make Irish bucket list stuff. So I'm going to leave it up for now. I'm not going to get rid of any of the Irish bucket list stuff. I also want to finish that goddamn book of the Irish bucket list. So I need all these things up for that. Things you do not want to hear on your birthday. I can't believe that has 50,000 views. That is one of the stupidest videos. It's literally like, the equivalent of it today would be like me answering a phone going, what do you mean I have COVID? That's the whole joke. Things you don't want to hear on your birthday. Things Irish people love part 2. Also a crap video. But I'll tell you what, I'll leave it up until such time as I redo it. Me do over. And part 2. Irish election lies, Clisare rants. Again, I do love the Clisare rants. And that one in particular, some of those were really well researched. And I really put a lot of effort into them. But sure, fuck it. If you could do more Irish language videos. So, lots of people ask me for more Irish language videos, and I don't know what to make. You know? like, here's my Irish language ideas, right? And I'm just like writing them out as I'm saying them, because for some reason I do that a lot. I don't know why I do that, but the ones they've been rolling around in my head for a while have been How to Curse Part 2, and Tongue Twisters, and that's it. Like, I don't know what else people want. Like, I was doing like series of things that were trendy. So I did like Mean Girls in Irish. Tumblr Terms in Irish was the first one, and I had success with that, and I published it on Shocked and the Gaelga, and it went a little bit like mini viral on Tumblr, and that's how that has 60,000 views. Then obviously the How to Curse in Irish like really worked well on search, and it's got 1 million views now. Like, it just basically grew really slowly from search. But the rest of them kind of flopped, to be honest. So people keep asking me for more videos with Irish language terms, but like, I feel like people don't actually want them, do you know? So if you do want them, like, let me know what you want, if you know what I mean. That would make my life a lot easier, because I can't stand creating stuff that people don't want to watch, if that makes sense, because then it's like you put all this effort into something and then no one cares about it. So yeah, if it's like Irish language vlogs, I'd actually love to make more Irish language vlogs. I really need to speak more Irish. Oh, also, I am actually, in fairness, working on doing an Irish class. So I'm going to do an Irish class with Gail Culture, to an online class to, what's the word, like, top up my Irish, like get back into speaking it, and I'm going to make a video about that. So there will be that video coming up. That's to do with Irish. And then I also need to do the entry exam. So I was thinking I might do the entry exam on stream or on a video. Okay, so When the Sun Comes Out in Ireland, stupid sketch. Kind of funny. I leave it because it's to do with Ireland. I think I leave the comedy stuff from ages ago if it's specifically like got the word Ireland in the title. I think that's where I need to move forward. Is my channel needs to totally, my older content at least needs to be like about Ireland, and then not just random comedy, if that makes sense. I might be talking utter shit now. How to Break the Law in Ireland. I really like that video. I auditioned to host Pimp My Ride in Irish. That video is pretty funny, as in embarrassing.
Is the equivalent of a rock star in mathematics.
Regarded as the greatest mathematician alive.
Do you guys, especially Clare?
I was down in the Gaeltacht filming this. God, I really never like worked ahead of myself, did I? I was down in the Gaeltacht trying to film, and then I just edited in this. I can't believe I edited that, said that to car. Oh, that's funny. Anyway. Oh, Game of Thrones Watcher on the Wall reaction where I cried. Let's get rid of that because that's just so random. Ascend the Wall with Game of Thrones Oculus Rift. This was part of an Irish bucket list, sort of, but I just made its own video. And it was at a time when this was a big deal. It was like, ooh, Oculus Rift. Yeah. Don't know about that one now. I flirted with Sir Laura from Game of Thrones. That's a hilarious title. Oh god. Update videos. I mean, I don't know. If you can avoid copyright strikes, could you do reactions to Hollywood films attempting Irish, Gaelic, or Irish accents? Yeah, definitely. Irish accents in films. Obsessed with Game of Thrones. I was obsessed with Game of Thrones, but see, the thing about Game of Thrones is, the key thing is that it's filmed in Ireland. So there was loads of tours and stuff. I did like 5 different tours, I think, for Irish bucket list episodes. These two were both at the exhibition at the Irish Game GOT exhibition. Just update the description while I'm here. No, I keep doing that. I always tag the wrong chapter. Story time. When my podcast took a break, a couple other podcasts popped up with the name Story Time, which was unfortunate. I don't think I can tag my live channel yet because it hasn't got 1,000 subscribers. No, I can't. Unfortunately. So then, yeah, look, I've got my playlists here. Irish Book List, Airbnb, TestTube, Irish language videos. God, TestTube. TestTube doesn't really work with this strategy. Uh-oh. But it's one of my favorite things I do, so it's not going anywhere. So I'm picking and choosing what I want to take from this strategy, let's be honest. What did you think of the John Travolta one from a few days ago when he flew into Shannon? I thought John Travolta is surprisingly a bit of a dilf. I also thought that it was a hate crime, the accent he put on. Oh. After so many tours, I think it's just stalking. No, like, the actors weren't there. These tours are like, you pay to do the tour to like see the locations and stuff like that when they're not filming. They're not on when they are filming. And also I was being sent by like the tourist board and by the newspaper I worked for at the time as well. So, you know, I think I only did one of them off my own. Did I do any of them off my own back actually? Please do not get rid of TT. I love those videos. TestTube. Good, I'm glad, because I really like TestTube, even though I don't know if it has the audience. Okay, so Irish slang, keeping that one. The Minister for the Irish Language's first day. I think that's really funny. It's about it's so specific to the news story at the time, but basically the Taoiseach hired somebody to be in charge of the Irish language who didn't fucking speak a word of the Irish language. And I mean, like, it's not just that he wasn't fluent, it's that he didn't speak it. Like, and he wasn't intending to speak it in the course of the role because he couldn't speak it. So I think that's funny, that's saying. Potential YouTube video idea, Scientology DILF tier list. Ew! I could do a DILF tier list, but the Scientology ones would be so short. I tried making a sushi glass in Galway. That's a probably an average video, but it'll stay. It's an Irish bucket list. URL Badman official trailer, another random music video. And actually, I even just used Liliana's song. I didn't even change the words. I just wanted to make a YouTube, I wanted to make a music video to her song. Some of the stuff I used to make is so random. Why I regret switching to Android from iOS. I went back to Android again and then back to iOS again since that. And that still gets the odd view, but I will get rid of it because it is not in tune with the rest of my channel. I got brain hacked by Keith Barry. That's grand. 50 Instagram Q's aid. Does anybody really watch Q&As? Hello, I'm live.
You are live.
Would you like to say hello?
No.
Okay. Yes. Would you like to find it in my phone? Okay. Love you. Bye. See, Alex came in there and he didn't want to come on. It was a rare Alex. So yeah, 50 Instagram Q's aid. That can probably go. I do like the old Q&As. Anyway, whatever. Irish book list. Dear me, get rid of that one as well. That's a crap one as well. I wonder, like, I ran the Great Pink Run dressed as George Hook is technically an Irish book list episode, but like, it's so random. Why did I do that? I think I went into a shop and the only mask I could find was George Hook, and I'm pretty sure I went in looking for like, oh, did I go in looking for Madonna or something? I think it was George Hook or the Queen, and I didn't want to wear the Queen. So random. I don't know why I did that. Get rid of that. I'll have to renumber all these fucking episodes actually if I do that, so don't leave that one. Found out that Irish girl plays Call of Duty Black Ops. Again, that one's a bit random. Thank you. I joined the Tinder girl crew. I like that video. Just girly things. That is a funny video, but actually has nothing to do with what I make. No, but I'm gonna leave it. I saw Fungi the Dingle Dolphin. I'm leaving that one because Fungi, R.I.P. Fungi. Love you, Fungi. Feminist Taylor Swift song. I didn't even know I uploaded that one. But we'll get rid of that. Another Game of Thrones one. That's grand. Tinder Confessions. That one's kind of funny. Again, though, it's like, it was that kind of like comedy at the time where you just read out tweets. It was really, really popular to make videos like this. Which is funny because like memes now are just people standing there videoing themselves and then they write text over it. They don't even move. How to have a fringe in Ireland. I should have watched that recently. So yeah, look, it's just where you just read out tweets. The reason I think this one is funny is because some of the tweets are funny, but then because Niall sent me like mad footage, like he sent this footage of him walking into the sea, which is very funny, and then he sent me this video of him like burying a body. Like, talk about putting effort into it. And then he did send me a bit at the end where he was actually cutting someone up. And I didn't put that into the video because I was like, I think that's too weird. But in retrospect, I definitely should have. Like, it actually would have been really funny. I'm raging I didn't put that into the video. And after all the effort that went into it and everything, I was being too conservative with it. Am I going to be watching the upcoming House of Dragon? If that's an Akita Dragon show, then absolutely not. If it's, I don't know what it is. So the answer is currently no, unless you can sell me on it. I miss Niall on Twitch. He had some great Sea of Thieves streams. Is Niall not on Twitch anymore? I miss Niall on YouTube. But he's on Try. But like, I remember there was one thing he made one time where you were a goat. He made this video. No, there was a video where he was toast, wasn't it? There was two. There was a video where you were a goat and you had to like climb all the other goats by hanging on their willies, I think. It was like the funniest game. And then he did a really funny video where he played that game where you're a piece of bread and you have to get to the toaster. And I didn't really like gaming content at that time, but I thought his gaming content was brilliant. Anyway, Irish slang expressions you only hear in Ireland. Sure, that's fine. I completed the Tough Mudder run in Ireland. Why unfollow people will get rid of that one. BuzzFeed did it. I think that's funny, but it's probably not a great video. Let's have a look. So the quality's not great. And you know what it is? It's because I didn't have any lights. And it was actually really hard to shoot these scenes where you have two of you in the same shot if you didn't have artificial lighting, because the lighting would change and then you wouldn't be able to line up the shot correctly. And I'm also out of fucking focus in that one, which is super annoying. So I do like that one, but go on, we'll put it on the list. I went to the Haunted Spooktacular and this video is terrible. And it's because they invited me down to the Halloween Spooktacular, but I couldn't use a light, so I couldn't see anything. It's a couple of minutes of me screaming. Like, this is the whole video. It's a terrible experience as a video. It is an episode of the Irish Bucket List, though. I think I'm going to have to get rid of some of the worst episodes of the Irish Bucket List. I'm actually unlisting it way more than I thought I was going to unlist. It's making me anxious. I Am Bread. That's the fucking game. I'm going to cut this fringe off, I swear to God. Okay, so Web Summit terms in Irish. Again, that was one that just like tanked. And I thought that like Web Summit would have a lot of traffic. So maybe it's just that I need to be more picky about the kind of terms I'm translating. I'll leave that one up. Why YouTubers use jump cuts. That was literally like a video where I just took all of the times that I messed up or that I went in a sentence out of the other video, out of the Why I Unfollow People video, which was a rant, and then I edited it together. Can't believe it has 24,000 views. And loads of people were like really angry in the comments as well. Let's see the comments. People were really angry in the comments about this video. Okay, I need to get rid of it. The fact that the problem isn't jump cuts, it's the overuse of jump cuts. The fact that people can't go full sentence without jump cut is ridiculous. Maybe it's the YouTuber's fault for not rehearsing what they want to say, or for not writing a script, or for using flashcards to practice and remind yourselves their main talking points. Blah, blah, blah. Don't defend this, guys. So you use jump cuts because you don't know how to form coherent sentences. I love how you use jump cuts, even though you're showing what a video would be like without jump cuts. And also way over exaggeration used. And I was like, this is action footage. So it's no exaggeration. Hilarious. Yeah. Now, I really like the My Best Friend tag, but people are probably not, if that's what gets recommended to you, you're not going to click on it, so we'll unlist it. The Kilconomics video, I remember not being great. Oh, it's not that bad, actually. It's got a bit in it. The one thing about making the Irish Bucket List book is that I'll get to redo some of these things where the video maybe wasn't great, but the activity was good. Do you know what I mean? I'll get to do it more justice. Now that I have a bit more of an idea what I'm doing. Have I tried Goat Simulator? I have. I think that was the... No, I haven't, actually. That's a lie. I haven't. fuck, I was writing down. I wrote down a couple of ideas for a live stream in the wrong section of my notebook. Oh, it's fine. You know it's an old Clisare if you see a red leather couch. Yup, ain't that the truth? Have you tried? Go to the mirror. You can't hide from the A's here on Twitch. I certainly can't. Oh, the comment section is a unique place. So civil disobedience I thought was really funny because it is essentially somebody going, no thanks, I don't want to do that, about having to pay water charges in Ireland. Again, really stupid, and people probably aren't watching it anymore, so I could get rid of it. I completed the 30-day ab challenge. This is one of the early test tubes, and also, like, it does have a lot of views on it. I'll leave it for now. What grinds my gears? Rant, get rid of it. How Taylor Swift's music makes you feel is a sketch. Again, I really liked making these sketches. They're so, in retrospect, they're so random. Like, it's mad, isn't it, how so many of the like social media things have gone the same way. So like YouTube used to be about short sketches. Now everything else is short sketches, and YouTube's long form kind of thing. Like every other social media network is like following the same path that YouTube took. They're all extending, they're all getting longer. They start with short, they all get longer, but then they start paying their creators. Instagram are doing it now and TikTok are doing it now, but the only thing is they're not doing it as well as YouTube did, and I just don't think they have the longevity to fight YouTube long term. Like TikTok has overtaken YouTube in terms of watch time on the platform, even though it's short stuff because so many people are spending so long on it. But I just don't think they're going to outlast. I watched Hank Green's video on how TikTok sucks recently, and I was like, I think the man's got a point. Like, you can't make a living off it, so why would creators stay on it? It's the same reason Vine died, because they couldn't make a living on it. Like, some of them could, because some of them were getting sponsored posts and stuff, but like, they needed a way to monetize the platform, and because they weren't given it, they left. Like, the way that Twitch has monetized live streaming, for example, is pretty incomparable. Like, even YouTube hasn't monetized live streaming as successfully as Twitch has. So yeah, how Taylor Swift's music makes you feel. I mean, I'm still a massive Taylor Swift fan, but it's probably just a bit random. Unlisted. This is also so sad because I think I got over 20 million views on my channel, and I'll be down below it again. If I relisted all of my videos, I couldn't tell you how many views I'd be on. I'd say I'd be maybe 20, for fuck's sake. I say I'd be nearly 21 million. Bye, Sarah. Am I streaming in HD? I am trying to stream in HD. I got a Camlink 4K, but it doesn't really seem to be working. Like, not the way it's supposed to be. So I don't know, to be honest. I might swap this camera out. I have a different Canon that might work better with the Camlink to stream in HD. Actually, does my vlog camera has 4K, does it? No, I don't think it does. Menu. Sorry, I'm trying to see, does it have 4K here? Full HD 50 frames a second. No, doesn't have 4K. It has 1080. Can your computer support 4K? No, you're dead right, Mark. It actually can't. So there's no need to worry about it. Is what we're getting at there. Mean Girl quotes in Irish are going to say Christmas messages from people around the world. That was a really random idea. Shit White Girl said in 2014. That one can go as well. I'm kind of getting into the hang of it now, have you noticed? The Whisper Challenge. I loved this video with my friend Lorraine, but I'll get rid of it because the Whisper Challenge is actually getting a second go on TikTok, which is so funny. Australian Girl taste tests Irish potatoes and crisps. I will leave it, but I will change the thumbnail, I think. What I'm going to do is have another session of changing titles and thumbnails. If Taylor Swift collaborated with Ed Sheeran, I always thought this was really funny because it was me and my friend Colin. I was obviously pretending to be Taylor Swift. He was obviously pretending to be Ed Sheeran, and we were singing. And the whole joke is that she is like, they mash up the two songs for her to be like, please leave me alone, Ed. I thought that was quite funny, but it is super random to have on my channel because it is a song. So maybe it also needs to go. I'd say I must be up on over 500,000 views. I've heard it here. This better work, Ed. Oh, actually, sorry. By the way, before anyone says anything, that's a ring I have on. Long before I started seriously. Oh, was it playing tag at this point? No, I don't think it was. Well, 2015. No, I was, but I wasn't. I was playing at a lower level. Oh, yeah, so sorry, I can't play that on Twitch because I will get in trouble. I asked strangers to read me my worst YouTube comments. I'm leaving that one because I think that's funny. Selfies with strangers, that one is feel good, but fuck it, get rid of it. Shower thoughts, fuck it, get rid of it. Again, that's just me reading out like Reddit posts. Can Irish people tell the difference between Irish and Sims? Leaving that one up. That one still gets views. The Ultimate Irish Conjoined Twins Challenge. I'm going to get rid of that one. Official 50 Shades of Grey drinking game. I'm also going to get rid of that one. And this goes back to the question you all asked me earlier, actually, about how many people that I did YouTube with back in the day that are still doing it. I think everyone in this video, the 50 Shades of Grey one, I think they have stopped. And then in this video, like obviously Sean doesn't do his own channel anymore. He's now behind the scenes at Try. What happened there? Following. Welcome. So this one, Iggy Azalea's Fancy in Irish. I'm going to leave that one because even though it's a music video, which is a bit unusual for my channel, it's in Irish, so it ties in. And I'm kind of getting a clearer picture now of my content pillars that Ed talks about. Hang on 2 seconds. Coming! So Alex has just shouted up the stairs there and says my dinner's ready. So we're gonna have to call it a day, lads. We're gonna have to say that's the end of that now for tonight. Thank you so much for jumping on. Rate every Tato flavour. I'm gonna write that one down. Rate Tato flavours. I did already a video where I rated all Irish snacks, I think. Have a look for that. But that's a good idea. Thank you guys. This was a fun stream. Thank you for letting me be nostalgic about my old content as well. And yeah, I will have to finish this later, unlist any more that need to be enlisted, and then make sure that they're, the playlists are available on the home page, the main channel page, in case you want to go watch them later. But I will do that later. Can we get a compilation of the best Alex Burns? Sure. Alex compilation. I always want to do compilation videos, but it would just take me ages to watch my own content and then edit it together. But I could try. Thank you guys. Bye. I gotta go. He gets really annoyed when you don't come right down for dinner. Because he's like, I went to the trouble of making it. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.